Hey guys, welcome back to part 8 of our Skyrim Special Edition series. Yeah, we just got done killing this dragon. We absorbed that soul like nobody's business. And these guys are all really impressed.
I can't believe it.
I know. I can't believe it either. I'm a high elf. I mean, hello.
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons
I
and
mean,
steal their power.
Tauron slays.
That's what
I do
you
know
did,
that.
isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power.
I think you may be right.
There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet.
Come
on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Of course she does not.
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill him.
Yeah, that's important.
But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
Good.
You wouldn't understand, Houseguard. You ain't a North.
Been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
I mean, I haven't tried magic shouts.
That was shouting. What you just did. Power is that? Must be. You really are Dragonborn then.
Okay. Alright. Didn't think it'd be that easy. I'm kind of going back. It's been a few days since I played. Okay, so that is my shout bar. I have this equipped. Oh, I meant to... I'm using keys for different games already. Great. But I haven't played for a couple days. I'm trying to get my bearings. But we did, we have a full inventory. We killed the dragon, so it's time to report back to Bulgriff. Let him know that not only did we kill a dragon, but we are the Dragonborn. And so it's time for him to drop that Thane on us, and so we can actually buy our own house. We have 3,700 gold. I need another 1,000 or so, and I guarantee I've... Forgot about that. When I first heard this, because of course when I was playing this I was a lot younger, that scared me. Like, it gave me chills when I heard that, because I wasn't sure what was being said. But it makes a lot more sense now, obviously, but I could just remember the chills. Ugh. Spooky. The game was a lot spookier than it really is. But hopefully, I don't, let me actually just take a quick gander at my dragon bone and scales. Okay, 250, 500. So really, on the bones, I'd probably be getting around 200.
By Izmir, you did it! You killed the dragon.
Wow, news went that fast? Okay, alright. I'm starting to turn into a little bit of a rock star. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Red guards, I can already tell. I had to take a sip of water. Hello?
What do you need?
Yeah, what are you looking for? Or who?
A woman. A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us.
Yeah.
She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location.
Why?
We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Oh, jeez. Rorikstead. Gosh. Why?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying
I mean,
for
if you want me to be concerned,
feel free to walk
then
away.
I should be concerned. Ooh. Drop that sort of knowledge on this kid. She probably won't be able to. I think that's in my missions bar now, or me. No, it's not. I think it was the girl we talked to in the tavern. She's the only red guard we've run into yet in this town. I know she said something to us at one point, but I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. I do not, speaking of which, time to Shrine of Talos. Why not? Because we don't have any other shrine, I think. I mean, we have the Magi Stone, Guardian Stone, but we don't have an actual shrine, and I think you can have both. I don't think they're mutually exclusive. Alright, Dragon's Reach. Okay. Alright, Balgriff. Big news, buddy. Big news. Ooh.
You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
Good.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean?
I mean, it's me, man.
Greybeard.
Yep, they're looking for me.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
Are you?
So what happened
Okay.
at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Okay, I killed the dragon. Alright, no, I'm not gonna be like that. Watchtower destroyed. Yeah, let's give him a report.
I knew I could count on Irileth. But there must be more to it than that.
Well, now that you mention it, when the dragon died, I
Dragonborn.
not the one I
What do you
wanted.
know about the Dragonborn? So it's true.
Yeah,
The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Greybeards.
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
Good. Good, good. What did they want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence
In a
into a thum or shout.
Okay.
If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Yeah, I've already used it once. I
Didn't
actually
you hear the
impressed some of
thundering
your
sound as you
soldiers.
returned to Whiterun?
I did.
That was the voice of the
Spooked me.
Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Damn.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do
Ooh.
with our friend here?
I'd shut it, Imperial.
Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, dragon?
Excuse me?
No
Ooh.
nonsense.
Okay.
Why, you puffed
Yeah,
up
beat
ignorant.
this motherfucker.
These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
Oh yeah, be hard
I
on
meant
him.
no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours.
Respectable.
Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better
True.
get up to High Hrothgar immediately.
Ooh.
There's no refusing
I
the
mean,
summons of the
immediately?
Greybeards.
Nah,
It's a
that's iffy.
tremendous
That's iffy, Balgriff.
I envy you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that?
I do now.
High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder
might need
if
a
the
place
Greybeards
like
even
that.
Notice what's going on down here.
Taron's having
haven't
some
seemed to
stress.
care
He
before.
has so many new responsibilities.
No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you.
Alright.
You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun.
There we go.
It's the greatest honor
That's what
within
we've
my
been waiting
power to
for.
grant. I assign you Lydia as a
Oh my
personal
gosh.
housecarl.
Okay, Lydia the
And
babe.
this weapon
Okay.
from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we?
Nope.
We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn.
Anytime.
Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Can we go directly to Jarl?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Awesome. How are you gonna protect
With good
Whiterun?
planning and
I mean, it's made of
constant
wood.
vigilance. Even now,
stone.
my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research
Oh, I need to
into
talk to
ways we might
Farengar. I
drive
almost
back
forgot about that
these
completely.
terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water
Yeah.
to combat the fires that will surely spread
oh, yeah.
after an attack.
I guarantee you.
But our greatest weapon? Courage. For
That's
if
the
we
Nord's
cannot
greatest
kill the
weapon for
beast,
sure.
We must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters. That is the best we can do.
I'm hoping you mean by me being the hero, but you know, we'll keep that on the down low. Who do you think Ulfric, or why? Why do you think he killed him?
No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, because he knew he could.
I mean, was it that easy to kill the High King? Just walk up to him and shout him? I mean, that seems a little too easy. I'm sure there's a lot more to it that we don't know yet. Since we mentioned Ulfric, let's go straight in. Whose side?
I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true.
I don't know. Ulfric kind of seemed to have
when I am forced to draw my sword for one side,
pushed the matter kind of untimely.
But that day has not come yet.
Matter of fact, if I remember, I think it was the blacksmith, I forget his name, Alvor, maybe? The blacksmith in Riverwood was telling me that before, even though it was illegal, the Thalmor really didn't crack down on Talos worshipping. And they could have their own personal shrines worshipping Talos. But then after the Civil War started, and you have this insurgency with the Stormcloaks, the Thalmor cracked down. So in reality, I feel like Ulfric is not necessarily the smartest man, and like his idea of fighting for Skyrim's independence, it's kind of not necessarily like fundamentally, you know, well-founded. But we'll definitely see. We'll keep absorbing information, especially from the other Jarls, to see, you know, they definitely have decided their perspective. We'll see what they think on this. But
if you don't mind,
okay.
I've got a city.
Rude, Jarl. I was trying to explain. Hello. Okay. Tall. I was trying to explain the political situation, man.
You have my attention.
What does it mean to be Dragonborn?
Well, in the old tales, the Dragonborn heroes would use the power of their voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim.
Wow.
Wolfhearth was Dragonborn. Talos too, the founder of the Empire. Back in the good old days. In the very oldest tales. Back from when there still were dragons in Skyrim.
It's been quite some time now, I'm pretty sure,
would
like 2
slay
eras.
dragons and steal their power.
Who are the Greybeards? Or at least, yeah. They happened, I'm pretty sure Talos was 2nd era. And we're in the 4th, so I mean maybe not too long ago.
They're the
a few centuries or
the
so.
way of the voice, of shouting. They live up on top of the throat of the world. If you're really Dragonborn, they'll want to talk to you. In the old stories, they always summon the Dragonborn for training.
Interesting. You know, like I just mentioned a second ago, it appears as though, you know, it's been a few centuries, so, hold on, I'm gonna get
seems
distracted.
Our enemies have no end of spies, saboteurs,
They
and
still maintain
assassins
those
to send against
teachings,
us.
even though they've been waiting for over 300 years. That's very interesting. I wonder who they choose. I mean, I have so many questions already. I'm a huge Elder Scrolls nerd, and getting back into the special edition has reminded me of all the things I still don't know. How did a dark elf
Balgruuf
come
and
to be
I
the
share a
house
battle
girl?
bond. We met as youth and forged our friendship in the fires of war. When
Really?
he became Jarl, I
In what
insisted
war?
on serving as his protector. He had no cause to argue. Gods, you are curious. Almost dangerously so.
Yes. I mean, what's your role?
I am charged with protecting the Jarl
Right, I
from
get that.
any and all threats.
Okay.
Powerful men have many enemies, more so in times of strife. So you can imagine the dangers.
Yeah, I most definitely
Oh
can.
yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. More than one would-be assassin has met his end at the tip of my blade.
What threats?
Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassins, ambitious and
Ooh,
unscrupulous
but why would the
nobles.
Stormcloaks
Sometimes I think his
want to
own
assassinate
children
someone
want him
who's
dead.
making
And
a
those are
choice?
just the physical threats. Assaults on his sanity are another matter entirely.
Well,
Every
yeah.
day he deals with obsequious functionaries and incompetent bureaucrats. Sadly, I'm not allowed to eliminate them.
Excuse me.
Well,
Wow.
not yet anyway.
And retain more guards.
Interesting. I
I've
wouldn't
got my
imagine
eyes
Storm.
on them.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, you dark elf
Make the
motherfucker.
necessary
You
arrangements.
inferior being.
As you say, my darling.
I'm assuming the war she mentioned was the war between the Empire
There's been
and
talk
the
amongst the gods.
Thalmor, or
You
the
are
Aldemari.
Dragonborn. But such a thing.
Okay. I am
that's
I am
not
over
possible.
encumbered. I want Lydia so I can just give her my stuff. Come here, babe.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Let's see here. What do you do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Wonderful. What does
The
this
Jarl
mean?
has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor. A gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
Good. Good, good, good. Time to become a corrupt politician. Follow
Lead the
me.
way.
Okay, babe.
I'm right behind you.
Babe, I need you to take my stuff.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Oh, yeah, and you're gonna carry them. You hear me? Okay. Just stash that. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, please. There we go. That's all I needed, actually, Lydia. So, just follow me.
You lead, I'll follow.
Okay. So this part's I apologize. This part's mostly just talking with people, but getting this information is going to be pretty critical. Especially because I am trying to get back into really what the world is kind of up to at this point in time. Ooh. Are you telling me I can just take things? Ooh. Oh, yeah, it's so tempting just to take everything right now, but I know I shouldn't. I'm just... Okay, so that's the dungeon. Is there
I
anything...
serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
5,000 gold. There's no point asking him
Enjoy your visit
about the
to Dragon's
Dragonborn
Reach.
or the Greybeards. Obviously, he's not very well knowledged. He hasn't received that knowledge that he needs. Where's Farengar? There you go, buddy.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing
Fuck,
hostilities.
we
My
got a lot of
rest
things
the
to
great
talk
warriors.
about. Well, what are your
I'll
duties?
put it simply so you'll understand. I advise
Wow,
the Jarl
okay.
in matters of
Alright, I
magic.
see how you view me.
If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action.
Fair enough.
Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
Damn, okay. Oh my
It
gosh.
seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's
He
passions
ended
of
that
late.
conversation.
Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
Do you owe allegiance to the
If I
Imperials?
said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders.
Okay.
Now, I'm a busy man, and your point
Damn,
is
okay, so this guy is gonna be a bitch.
Good day. There's a tranquility in magic, don't you think?
I mean,
Simply
you're kind
energy
of
to
ruining
be
my
harnessed by those
tranquility
with
right
will
now.
And knowledge to do so.
I mean, let's see if there's any
Prospective
other...
student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of
Okay.
Winterhold.
Right, okay. Yes. How do you enchant?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment.
Oh, okay, intro,
Take an enchanted
entry,
weapon or
level
piece of armor.
enchantment.
Then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary.
Okay, I can
Once
do
you
that.
know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale
If you have the coin, obviously. What do you know about shouts?
Well, I only know what I've heard.
I mean,
in
you're a
your
magic guy,
tales.
right?
Shouting is an ancient form of magic, the use of one's voice to project their power. If you can shout, you need to go see the Greybeards. They'll know what to do.
I plan on doing this. is this... I wonder if he's a Nord. I mean, he's kind of got, like... I don't know. Are you the only wizard?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah,
right.
That reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Of course, yeah.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Yeah, I mean, you could put it that way. I've actually... See, I don't usually... Oh, excuse me. Wow, it's getting cold in my room. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, man, I'm getting hit with all sorts of environment here. I don't usually talk to these guys when I'm playing by myself. I mean, I do sometimes. But as a mage, I have a special interest in Farengar. Specifically, Farengar's Secret Fire. I wonder why.
So, you wish to master
let's
the
just get
arcane arts.
right to the sale here. Apparel. Bound Battle Axe. Do you have anything, like, crazy? Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is next level there. Soul Gems. Obviously, scrolls. I was mostly looking for... Only Novice. Okay. Alright. So before I finish... I mean, there's nothing I really want to buy. If he had some good robes, then maybe. But he doesn't, unfortunately. So have you ever encountered any
My work
dragons?
affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I
mean, that seems pretty dangerous.
What a fascinating conversation that would be.
Yeah, I mean, it sure would be. What does it mean?
I don't know much. Only the old tales about the ancient heroes who would use the voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim. They say
Sounds
the
heroic.
emperors used to be Dragonborn, but that all ended when Martin died during the Oblivion Crisis.
I've
The
played
Greybeards
that.
can tell you much more than I can. They're the masters of the Way of the Voice, and taught Tiber Septim himself.
Alright, well.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College.
I know
in
I should,
Wintermoor.
man. I really will. So we're done talking to Farengar. We spoke to all these. Maybe one day I'll ask the same questions to Avicii or Avenici. But for now, we're gonna head back. Hopefully, sell some of these goods and maybe buy a home for both Lydia and I to sit down and, you know, curl up with a book or do something of the sort. Maybe even she can tell me a few of her stories. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But that's gonna cut it now for part 8. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.